The biggest football event of the year will grace our TVs this weekend, and we want you to be ready for all those Super Bowl parties. Lynn Krieger with Crescent City Cooks, who also happens to be Rob Krieger's wife, is here with some unique and festive ideas. Thanks, Lynn, for coming in.
Thanks, Nancy.
The thing I like about it is these are easy, fast, and with stuff that you can just get readily made.
Well, you said it. You said semi-homemade, and
yes.
That's the best thing about these is that they're already half done for you. So the first thing I have are some stuffed game day rolls, which Rob loves.
Okay.
And the key to these is not in the ingredients, because you can put whatever you want in there. I've got ham, some Monterey Jack, and pickles, but you could do whatever you'd like. The key is when you cut these things, you want to keep the pack together so they're easier to assemble. And then cutting the top very thin is going to keep the bottom thicker. It's going to hold your sandwiches together a lot more. So what you're going to do to finish this up, you put your Dijon mustard right here on the top, top them off, and bake them on parchment paper. That's going to keep the bottom from burning too quickly. Once they're golden brown, you cover them with a little butter, Worcestershire sauce, and sprinkle some poppy seeds on top, and they come out
so
golden
here's a
like
finished
this.
product here. And the best part, these are Hawaiian rolls, those sweet rolls that you can get from most grocery stores. So the sweetness of that with the mustard really kicks it off. Talk about these cauliflower bites.
Okay, so these cauliflower bites are kind of like buffalo bites. I don't pretend that they're chicken, but they're really good cauliflower that are really, really crunchy. The key to that is having your assembly line set up, because these are so easy to make as long as you've got everything in the right place.
All right, show us the assembly line right here.
All right, so what I've got are my florets that I actually rinse with some water, and that means when I drop them into my bag of seasoned flour, the flour is going to coat it. You close the bag, coat them in the flour, tap them off, roll it in the egg wash, and then in this bag, I've literally cleaned out my cabinet. I have some corn flakes in here. I've got a little bit of French bread, some panko bread crumb. Give it a good shake like that. And then voila, using tongs keeps your hands clean. This goes on a sheet tray. You bake them in the oven for about 20 minutes. Crispy, crunchy, and they stay golden brown.
So 20 minutes on a tray. You're not dipping them in oil, so you're still breading them, but they're not as unhealthy as they would be.
Right, right. They're definitely a lot healthier.
Okay, everyone loves bread pudding.
Yes.
And here's bread pudding with a twist.
So for this, what I did is I actually kind of did a play off of a king cake that we were selling at the store, the school I work at. It had a little bit of orange flavor in it, so that's what I did for these. You know, bread pudding is always stuffed with raisins. What I did was I soaked my raisins in orange juice, and I used the zest from some of the oranges I got at the farmer's market the other day, because citrus is in season in South Louisiana. So to make this, what you do is you want to soak your raisins in orange juice to give it some tang. My bread is crouton stale, super, super stale. And that means these bread puddings are going to stay really crunchy, and they're actually going to caramelize. And you can see.
You can either buy the croutons made, or if you have French bread, you can put those in the oven and they'll get really crispy. And then you can break them up and use them for the bread pudding.
And then when you're thinking about what consistency you like for your bread pudding, it's all in what you do with the foil. I've got my foil buttered so it doesn't stick. If you like really soft bread pudding, what you'll do is you'll crimp all the way around to trap in all that steam and keep your bread really soft and custardy. But I like the crunchy stuff. This is almost like Cinnamon Toast Crunch on top. So what you're going to do is crimp on just the long sides and leave the short sides tinted and open like that. So you get that evaporation and that caramelization on top.
Get a little air going through, and voila, you got a masterpiece. I think of all of them, this big sandwich here that you cut up in pieces is so easy and it's fast. I love it.
This is really good for a weeknight too. If you have leftover rotisserie chicken and a pack of Hawaiian Rolls, shred it up, throw them in the oven, and they're a crowd pleaser every time.
Lynn Krieger, thank you, with Crescent City Cooks. And Rob Krieger's wife. I guess Rob will be eating these tonight.
Oh yeah, he will.
All right, let's get our